It has been an emotional wave across the K-drama universe ever since Rowoon officially began his mandatory military service. Fans who have adored him since his breakout roles in Extraordinary You, The King's Affection, and Destined with You have found it hard to accept that the beloved star will be away from the entertainment scene for quite some time. But amidst the flood of supportive messages, one particular silence felt the loudest: Park Eun-bin's. Her connection with Rowoon, both on and off-screen, has been one of the most talked-about relationships in recent years. And now, that silence has finally been broken. What she revealed after Rowoon's enlistment has left fans completely stunned, touched, and in tears. Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to the channel that brings you closer to the heartbeats of your favorite Korean stars. We appreciate every one of you for always tuning in, liking, commenting, and sharing our videos. Your love keeps us going. Today, we bring you a story that goes beyond fame and celebrity. It's about sincerity, loyalty, and emotion that words can barely contain. Park Eun-bin, the dazzling actress who captured hearts worldwide through her brilliant acting and graceful demeanor, has finally spoken about Rowoon's enlistment. Her words have left an unforgettable mark on everyone who heard them. To understand the depth of this revelation, let's revisit the history between Park Eun-bin and Rowoon. The two first gained massive attention as co-stars in The King's Affection, a 2021 historical romance drama that swept audiences off their feet. Their chemistry on screen was so natural, so intimate, that fans couldn't help but feel that something real was blooming between them. The way they looked at each other, the subtle gestures, and the emotional resonance in their scenes were more than just acting. They felt lived, heartfelt, genuine. Interviews and behind-the-scenes clips only fueled the speculation. Eun-bin's gentle laughter whenever Rowoon spoke, his playful teasing of her between takes, and their mutual admiration became one of the sweetest dynamics in Korean drama history. After The King's Affection ended, fans kept hoping they'd reunite. Even though they pursued separate projects, the connection remained unspoken yet strong. Whenever Rowoon mentioned Eun-bin in interviews, his eyes softened. He once said, "Working with Eun-bin was like acting beside peace itself. She has this calm energy that makes you feel centered." Eun-bin, too, expressed deep respect for Rowoon's work ethic, saying, "He listens, he learns, and he carries empathy into every scene." Those words never left fans' minds. Fast forward to 2025, when the announcement of Rowoon's enlistment came, fans were heartbroken but proud. They admired his maturity in stepping forward quietly, without fanfare. Unlike many celebrities who have extravagant send-offs, Rowoon chose a simple, private farewell. No flashy photo shoots, no press conferences, just quiet gratitude. Yet amidst all this, everyone noticed one thing missing: Park Eun-bin's voice. She didn't post anything, didn't comment, didn't say a word. The silence was deafening, and speculation ran wild. Some fans believed she was holding back because of respect. After all, Eun-bin has always been private about her personal emotions. Others thought she might have reached out privately, away from the public eye. For weeks, her silence became one of the most discussed topics in fan communities. Was she avoiding attention? Was she too emotional to speak? Or was there something deeper at play? Then, the long-awaited moment arrived. Park Eun-bin sat down for an in-depth interview during a promotional tour for her latest project. The interview started casually, focusing on her career growth, her upcoming roles, and her reflections on success. But then, the interviewer carefully brought up the subject everyone had been waiting for. "You've worked with many great actors, but recently one of your co-stars, Rowoon, began his military service. How did that make you feel?" There was a long pause. Eun-bin looked down for a moment, her fingers gently tracing the edge of her coffee cup. Then she smiled faintly, a soft, emotional smile that carried 1,000 unspoken words. "There are some goodbyes," she began, "that you can't really prepare for. You know it's coming, you tell yourself to be strong, but when it happens, your heart still feels heavier than expected." The room fell silent. Even the interviewer seemed to sense that she was speaking from a deeply personal place. "When someone dear to you goes on a journey like that," she continued, "you realize how much their presence has become part of your days. But instead of feeling sad, I try to feel grateful. For the memories, for the kindness, and for everything that person brought into my life." Those words alone sent waves through the internet. Fans immediately picked up on the tone, interpreting her message as one directed at Rowoon. Social media exploded with posts like, "She didn't need to say his name. Her heart did." But Yoonbin wasn't done. She went on to say, "He's someone who always carried warmth wherever he went. Even in silence, you could feel comfort just from his presence. That's a rare thing." Her eyes shimmered as she said it, and fans who watched the interview described the moment as pure and heartfelt. What shocked everyone most wasn't just her gentle tone, but her vulnerability. Park Yoon-bin, known for her composed and disciplined image, allowed herself to be emotionally open in a way she rarely does. For the first time, fans saw a glimpse of the woman behind the actress, someone who had clearly been touched by Rowoon in a meaningful way. Later, when the interviewer asked what she'd like to say to those serving in the military, Yoon-bin paused again and smiled softly. "I hope they stay healthy, stay strong, and remember that there are people waiting for them. Not just fans, but hearts that truly care." Once again, no name mentioned, but everyone knew who she was referring to. Her words spread across every major K-entertainment platform. News outlets ran headlines like "Park Yoon-bin breaks silence with emotional words following Rowoon's enlistment," and fans believe Park Yoon-bin's message is for Rowoon. Within hours, clips of the interview went viral, with millions of views and emotional reactions from fans around the world. But the story didn't end there. Just a few days later, Eunbin made a subtle post on her personal account. It was a serene photo of the sky at dusk, with the caption, "When you look up, remember the same sky holds us all." It was short, poetic, and incredibly meaningful. Fans flooded the comments section, writing, "This is definitely for Rowoon." Others said, "Their connection is unbreakable." Around the same time, Rowoon's agency released a message to fans, expressing his gratitude before he entered the training camp. He said, "I'll miss you all, but I carry all your love with me. Please stay healthy and happy. I'll come back as someone stronger." The synchronicity between his words and Eunbin's post felt too powerful to be coincidence. Fans began calling it their shared message to each other through the sky. And then came an unexpected revelation from a behind-the-scenes staff member of the King's affection. They shared a heartwarming detail that reignited fans' emotions. During filming, Eunbin used to write small notes of encouragement for Rowoon whenever he looked tired. Sometimes she'd place them on his script without him noticing. It was her quiet way of saying she cared. This detail confirmed what fans had always sensed. Their bond was filled with silent gestures, unspoken words, and mutual admiration. Fans across the world started sharing tribute videos combining clips from the King's affection, the interview, and Rowoon's farewell. The videos trended with captions like, "Their story is beyond a drama, it's real." Some even wrote emotional letters to both stars, expressing how their bond has inspired them to believe in genuine human connection. In one of her fan events, shortly after the interview, Eunbin was asked, "What do you do when someone important to you is far away?" She looked thoughtful before replying, "I write letters I never send. Sometimes the heart speaks louder than words, and you don't need to send them for the message to reach." Her gentle honesty made the audience tear up. The moment she said that, fans knew there's no need for direct confirmation. Feelings like that don't need explanation. And it's not just fans who've noticed. Industry insiders and entertainment reporters have spoken up about the depth of Yoon-bin's sincerity. One journalist noted, "In an industry full of noise, her quiet grace is deafening. Her affection isn't performative, it's genuine." Another added, "Yoon-bin doesn't need to declare love. Her presence and choice of words already tell the story." Even among Rowoon's fellow idols and colleagues, whispers of admiration have spread. One source close to the actor revealed, "He spoke highly of Yoon-bin even before enlistment. He said she's one of the most compassionate people he's ever met." Fans believe that's why their chemistry has always felt so authentic, because it's rooted in mutual respect and care. Now, as Rowoon begins his service, fans continue to find comfort in Eunbin's words. They see her as the emotional anchor during this temporary separation. Many believe she'll quietly wait, supporting him from afar. Not necessarily in a romantic sense, but in the way two souls who understand each other do. And let's not overlook how much this moment has resonated with fans who have loved ones in the military. Her message, "The connection doesn't fade, it only deepens," has been shared thousands of times, comforting people who are also waiting for someone dear to them. Park Yoon-bin has once again reminded everyone why she's not just a phenomenal actress, but also a voice of emotional truth. In a recent online fan message, Yoon-bin wrote, "Some people you meet change the rhythm of your life. Even when they're far away, that rhythm continues to play." Fans immediately related this to Rowoon, interpreting it as her poetic way of saying that their bond remains alive, even across distance. It's almost as if Rowoon and Yoon-bin are speaking to each other through subtle, heartfelt language, one that doesn't need names or confirmations. Just emotion, just truth. As the days pass, fans continue to celebrate their story with hashtags like #Yoonbin and Rowoon Connection, Park Yoon-bin Message, and Rowoon Military Journey. The global fandom has united, sharing videos, quotes, and fan art that capture the essence of their bond. A connection defined not by labels, but by understanding. So as we wrap up this heartfelt story, one thing stands clear. Park Yoon-bin breaking her silence wasn't about making headlines. It was about honesty, gratitude, and connection. What she revealed after Rowoon's enlistment wasn't just about missing someone. It was about cherishing someone who left a permanent mark on her heart. Her words, "Even in silence, the connection deepens," have become more than a quote. They've become a promise. And perhaps that's what makes this story so powerful. It's not a love story written in ink or performed on screen. It's one written in emotion, sincerity, and unspoken care. To all our beautiful viewers, thank you for joining us once again. What do you think about Park Yoon-bin's emotional revelation? Do you feel her words carried hidden messages for Rowoon? Do you believe their story is more than just friendship? Let's talk in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with fellow fans who love both Rowoon and Yoon-bin as much as we do. Until next time, stay kind, stay hopeful, and remember, some silences are louder than words, and some bonds are meant to last beyond distance, fame, and time. Because when Park Yoon-bin spoke, she didn't just break her silence. She touched every heart that's ever known what it means to truly miss someone.